Hey YouTubers, it looks like if Popcorn cannot get out of trouble for this new year. Popcorn resides in Ghana part of the year because he does have a home there. He built a big mansion. But I guess he figured by going to England, he would leave his troubles behind in Ghana because remember in Ghana, in the early this month. So before landing in England, Popcorn spent 2 weeks in Africa, particularly Ghana, where he rang in the new year with Davido, Stefan Don, and Stoneway, along with other celebrities at the annual Gatsby's Gala, hosted by billionaire entrepreneur Freedom Jacob Caesar. He made the news after making a top bid of $100,000 for a limited edition of Ace of Spades champagne at the event. I can't help wondering what $100,000 would do for Jamaican children instead of putting that money on a bottle of champagne. He could have put that money in some of the schools, some laptops, computers, put his money to good use instead of foolishly drinking off a bottle of champagne for $100,000. It makes no sense. So his wild night in Ghana, topping off the new year, ended in gunfire. And he made the news again during his trip to Ghana when a video surfaced showing the El Gringo DJ seemingly being escorted by Ghanaian police from a tense situation where a fight allegedly broke out at a bar he was partying at. He later refuted the allegations that he was the target of a jewelry heist, which several local news outlets circulated. It seems as though Popcorn can't catch a break. He left Ghana where he was in trouble. He hits the UK and is in trouble there again because the Jamaican police reported that he's a gang member. So, Popcorn was detained in the UK for being a gang leader. So, he announced on his social media page that he was detained in England after a report of him being a gang leader and charged for a firearm was submitted by a Jamaican authority. Popcorn claims an individual in Jamaica sent information to the British authorities indicating that he is a gang leader, which led to the dancehall artist being detained in the UK. Upon arriving in the UK, he said from Africa on Wednesday, January 12th. He was detained for several hours by British immigration officers after an official from Jamaica submitted false information to authorities in the UK, according to the Jamaican entertainer. The Levels DJ, whose real name is Andre Hugh Sutherland, took to Twitter to inform the public of his situation, citing that someone with authority in Jamaica sent information to England immigration, stating that he is a gang leader and that he got charged with a firearm. In another tweet, Popcorn seemingly begged the Jamaican Ministry of Culture, Gender, Entertainment and Sport, Babsby Grange, for aid in clearing his reputation. So, Popcorn further stated to Babsby Grange in the letter he sent, I tried to ask for your help with this before. Why people from my own country is fighting me and telling lies about me and sending it to other countries. I don't know what caused this, but you need to get off my name, he stated. He also said in his tweet, ego will make you destroy yourself and a whole nation. So it looks like if Popcorn has a lot of enemies out there in the police department in Jamaica, and they are setting him up, allegedly, for a downfall, to wind up in a foreign prison. So he's got to be careful when he's traveling not to strap up. He's got to leave those guns behind. I'm sure he don't want to end up like Jacure, sitting in some foreign jail when he could be out there making money and touring. Jacure is just sitting there waiting for a trial date in a prison. And I'm sure this young man don't want to end up the same way. So he's got to be very careful. So we're going to keep Popcorn in our prayers that the new year does not bring a lot of controversy and his life can go more smoothly with all this gun involvement and police involvement and being accused of X, Y, and Z. So we're going to continue to pray for Popcorn. Moving on with the next story. So the mother of this slain child was taken and placed in protective custody. And I'm thinking, for what reason? Why would she be placed in protective custody? Something else is going on. This story is a follow-up of the 9-year-old whose throat was slit during a carjacking. They took the car from the mother. The 9-year-old was in the car still. And when they found the car, they found the child throat was slit. So I'm wondering if this was some type of retribution, because they didn't take the car and the child was still there. So I'm wondering if the mother and these people who were involved in killing the child was in some type of dispute. It's all this here is alleged. I'm just thinking out loud, folks. So the St. James police have placed the mother of a 9-year-old child who was killed after a reported robbery incident in the parish on Thursday morning. She was placed in protective custody. The autistic child's body was found on the back seat of the mother's car with his throat slashed. The police reported that the car was found off a roadway in Fairfield in St. James. The police said it was reported that the mother of the child was assaulted and pulled out of the vehicle by unknown assailants. So why would they pull her out, drive away with the car, kill the child, and leave the car right there? It wasn't robbery for the car. They didn't want the car. I think they wanted to send the message to the mother. That's what it seems like in this story. Allegedly. The attackers allegedly stole the vehicle and drove it from the scene. The mother reported the matter to the police, who launched a search for the vehicle with the child. So YouTubers, what do you guys think? Do you think this was a message sent to the mother, or was it a true carjacking? Because in my mind, if it was a carjacking, they would have thrown the child out of the car at any point in time of driving, and they would have just drove off with the car, leaving the child behind. But they deliberately took that child, assaulted the mother, pushed her out the car, drove off with the child, and slashed the child's throat, and left the child behind with the car. So to me, that's not a true carjacking. A carjacking is when they take the car and they keep it for a period of time, joyriding it or sell off the parts. But none of that happened. They drove off with the child, slashed the child's throat, and left the child and the car behind. So what do you think, YouTubers? Like, share, subscribe to my channel and to this video. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button before leaving. Thank you.